So last week, Matt Gaetz traveled to Northeastern Ohio, where he was kind of one of the guests of honors at a local Republican Party chapter's Christmas party. So everybody's there. They promised a great time. They had a cash bar. They had a DJ, right? Sounds like a fun evening. And their guest of honor, Matt Gaetz, was bestowed an award that I don't think he wanted to accept at all. An activist, or maybe just a disgruntled Republican, the reports are kind of conflicting on that. Some people say that it was just a clever troll. Others say that it was a Republican who was there. Either way, this individual gave Matt Gaetz an award, and it wasn't what Gaetz was expecting. So take a look at what happened.
Matt Gaetz, we have an award for you. My name is Michael. I'm with the Strongsville GOP. The 2023 Strongsville GOP Award.
Thank you all so much.
Congratulations for your dedication using Venmo to allegedly paying underage girls to have sex with you.
You're so full of it. Thank you all so much.
An award for using Venmo to, do the things Matt Gaetz was allegedly doing on Venmo. I say allegedly. I mean, the Daily Beast did get those, Venmo transactions. So we know he was doing things, but he swears it was totally innocuous. He was just helping out some people, just being a good guy, Venmoing them some cash every now and then for reasons that we don't need to know anything about, right? Because he's totally innocent. And this is all a bunch of hogwash. Well, according to the DOJ, absolutely, right? They didn't want to charge him for anything. Now, what's going on with the House Ethics Committee, on the other hand, is a completely different story. So, Matt Gaetz, as we all know, is facing an expanded investigation by the House Ethics Committee. They will soon be hearing from witnesses with regard to Matt Gaetz's behavior. So I'm sure that the last thing Matt Gaetz wanted to deal with when he went to Ohio was to be trolled by somebody who reminded everyone in that crowd that the guest of honor might actually be a pretty big creep. Now, as you saw in the clip, the person who handed Matt Gaetz that award was very, very quickly, although not quick enough apparently, escorted off the stage, probably escorted from the building itself, according to a report from Cleve Scene. But the damage was done, right? See, this is the kind of, trolling and activism that I really do get joy from. Nobody got hurt. Nobody had to say any horrible names to each other. There was no screaming. There was no fighting. There was no cursing. Just somebody sneaking in under the radar to call out Matt Gaetz for this type of behavior. Now, if you're like me, you're also still probably annoyed over the fact that the DOJ did not bring charges against Matt Gaetz. As I've said in the past, even the lawyer for Joel Greenberg, Matt Gaetz' so-called wingman, was shocked that they did not bring charges against Matt Gaetz. And this is the guy who knows what the evidence against him was because his client provided it. So our only hope with regard to Matt Gaetz is that the House Ethics Committee does come up with something so horrific that they have no choice but to expel him, or he becomes so embarrassed, if he's capable of that, and resigns. But based on what we saw in that clip, I do think Matt Gaetz is capable of embarrassment because he looked both angry and humiliated, which is exactly how a scumbag like that should be made to feel.